Thank you for tuning in to another really awesome recipe video. This is one I'm really excited about. I really want to share this one with you guys. Number one, because it's super easy. Number two, I know how much everybody really enjoys eating yogurt for a snack, especially with some fruit in it. It's very satisfying. And I also want to really get you guys onto eating oats. And not everybody's a huge fan of oatmeal, but this snack, especially in the morning, helped me lose a ton of weight when I started getting into fitness because I was so satisfied from it after. I wasn't pigging out at lunchtime. I wasn't craving all this stuff at lunch because I had a good complex carbohydrate mixed in with my yogurt. So we're gonna make homemade granola. And the reason why we're gonna do it homemade is because most of the granola you buy in the store is full of sugar, and we don't want that extra added sugars, that refined sugars. This is so quick to do. It's super easy to make. I've got the oven preheating at 325, and we're gonna put everything together, mix it up. We're gonna spread it out either on a pan with aluminum foil, parchment paper I'd prefer, but I don't have any parchment paper right now. So I will be attaching this recipe written down for you guys after we make it, but get a big bowl. I've melted about 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil. This is gonna kind of be like our binder, and with this recipe, after you finish it, it's gonna come out, it's gonna seem really soft. You wanna let it sit for like 20-30 minutes, maybe up to an hour, and the oats are gonna start to crisp up for us. So the other good thing is with this recipe is it's really good for your digestive system, and we are really big onto immune support these days. So I'm just gonna throw in 4 cups. You can make this recipe as big as you want to. You can double it up if you want to, and then you have lots of it. So 4 cups of oats. We've got about 1/3 to a 1/2 cup of coconut oil. I'm gonna do about 3/4 of a cup of E.D. Smith, no sugar added syrup. This is really easy to find in any grocery store with the rest of the syrups. People often ask me what's wrong with maple syrup. It's pure, but it's still a lot of excess sugar. And sugar is gonna be your culprit in any kind of weight loss results. So we're gonna avoid that as much as possible, unless it's coming from a fiber source like fruit. Doesn't enter into the bloodstream as quickly. The other thing that is a favorite of mine to do in granola is pecans. You can put any kind of nuts in it. Sometimes I do craisins too for a little bit of extra sweetness. And I'm just gonna break up, actually I'm not even gonna break them up. Probably gonna do about a cup or so of pecans in my granola. And the other thing that you want to incorporate is some nuts and seeds, because nuts and seeds have a mineral in them called zinc, and zinc is very immune supportive. So we're gonna do probably about 1/3 of a cup each of pumpkin and sunflower seeds. I go for the raw hulled kind, and I just went to Bulk Barn pretty much for all this stuff. If you are gluten-free, you can get gluten-free oatmeal at Bulk Barn. And my other favorite thing to use, cinnamon helps stabilize your blood sugar. I love a ton of cinnamon, so I'm gonna do about 2-ish tablespoons, maybe 3-ish tablespoons of cinnamon. And I'm gonna mix all of that up. You can see there, making sure everything is really well coated. If you want to even add a little bit of stevia into this, you can. Okay, so whipped it together in no time at all. I often do a double of the recipe, so I've got lots of it to keep around. And then we're just gonna lay it all out on your pan. So after about 20 minutes of this in the oven, you can flip it over if you want to. It's still not gonna really be crispy. Like I said again, you've gotta let it sit to crisp up. So there we have it. There's your granola. I'm gonna throw that in the oven, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when it's all finished. So that's about 20 minutes, and it's actually pretty crispy. I'm just kind of flipping it over a little bit. And I'm going to put it back in for maybe another 15. Don't play around with it too much because it's kind of nice if it forms like these chunks, kind of like that, versus it just being all loose. So I'm going to throw it back in. All right, there we have it. So you can put like about a half a cup in your yogurt, quarter cup, half a cup in your yogurt, and yeah, go ahead and make it up and enjoy. Thanks for watching.